On the face of it, the new zoning ordinance appears to be just the thing to stop the continuing California inundation of concrete and houses from swallowing up the Napa Valley.
You go around and talk to other people in the state of California, and they still don't have the value that agriculture has in Napa. This could very easily be all urban.
The Ag Preserve in Napa Valley is all of the valley floor that lies outside of the cities. Here in the north end of Napa, we are at the end of a street, and on the other side of the end of this street is the start of the Ag Preserve. And it goes from here up to the city limits of the town of Yountville. And on the other side of Yountville, it continues to St. Helena. And on the other side of St. Helena, it continues to Calistoga. And to the other side of Calistoga, virtually all of the valley floor in the Napa Valley is our Ag Preserve.
The Ag Preserve created a wine region that's known around the world. And we have so many things to acknowledge about the success it created. And back then, it was a vision that we are celebrating today with the 50th anniversary of the Ag Preserve. But I also want to take a moment to talk about the opportunities the Ag Preserve created. And it's opportunities for farm workers like my dad, who made a living taking pride in saying that we work in between the vineyards. And that was made possible because of the Ag Preserve. So beyond the brand, beyond being known throughout the world, it goes down to the basics. And it's farm workers who take pride in working in between the vineyards, who created an industry of $13 billion. And we were so lucky because all that couldn't have happened if it wasn't for the vision of those pioneers that created the Ag Preserve.
They decided that to protect the entire valley floor from housing development, subdivisions, shopping centers, that they were going to say, and they did say, that agriculture is the highest and best use of the land, and they established minimum parcel sizes of 20 acres, decreeing that the valley floor would not be subdivided into city-sized lots.
The Agricultural Preserve gave us the charge to ensure what we would do, but it is the present in which we are making decisions and how those impact agriculture, and making sure that we are valuing agriculture as the highest and best use of the land, that we are guarding our natural resources that make this a sustainable agricultural growing region that makes us the economic engine that we are. Guarding that into the future, that's what's at the forefront of the Board of Supervisors today. It has been in the past, and I am confident that it will be the charge for the Board of Supervisors in the future.
50 years ago, our community leaders got together and created the nation's first agricultural preserve right here in Napa County. Some time passed and they realized that we needed a little bit more to make sure this lasts. So in 1990, Measure J came along, which essentially says you need a vote of the people to zone or rezone any land currently zoned agriculture. This makes sure that land stays in agriculture. And then in 2008, Measure P came around, which extended that another 50 years.
I grew up in 4-H. Yeah, I grew up doing agriculture and doing the things where we work back and forth with agriculture. I want kids not just to see this open area, but I want kids to be able to get out and work in the dirt, walk around in cow poop, get used to doing this type of stuff, have dirty fingernails, get their feet in the water. That's what I want to see in our community, and that's one of the reasons that I've fought for this type of land use in Napa.
The Ag Preserve is important in Napa County for many reasons. It's contributed to this wonderful world-class wine industry that we have here. But also it's good for the social well-being and the health of our community, that you're never more than just a few minutes from this beautiful open space. That's just good for the soul.
The other valley that was just like ours was the Santa Clara Valley. The Santa Clara Valley is all homes at this point, 1 million people or more. Santa Clara and San Jose, and it's a wonderful place to live. I have kids that live down there, but it's not what we have here.
That's our Ag Preserve. We're very, very proud of it, and it's what keeps Napa, Napa.